And happening now, police are searching for the killers of a father-to-be while loved ones are gathering to remember him.
And this is a live look at a vigil for Hilson, Bria. His cousin says they were getting hot dogs at a 7-Eleven in City Heights when two people started shooting on Saturday.
I refuse to let him go, you know.
Tonight's vigil is being held to remember Santa Bria and draw attention to violence in the community. Santa Bria's family is planning a funeral. They have set up a GoFundMe to help with expenses. We've posted a link on 10news.com.
And we have new information. Some of San Diego's busiest intersections are getting a critical look after reports of possible misfires with traffic lights. Our 10 News reporter Steve Fiorina is live in Point Loma on this story. And Steve, several people say they've had some really close calls because of these lights.
So we go up to a signal and we expect to trust it. It's green, we go, somebody else has got red. But what happens if, as we found out, some people say they saw green in two different directions at once? That needs immediate attention. City traffic engineers running tests on the computer that regulates the signal lights at Rosecrans and Nimitz. A diagnostic check that could save lives after several reports of close calls in Point Loma, including one involving 10 News editor Greg Mackey.
Both directions had a green light. This guy barely dodged the car, but I definitely would not have.
Several Facebook posts about scary moments of these busy intersections. Quote, "The car in front of me almost got nailed." So the electronic brain behind those lights is being examined.
We have a piece of test equipment that looks at the conflict monitor. And the conflict monitor is designed to prevent exactly the situation that was reported of having two greens in one direction.
They're called smart signals, supposed to switch the timing for those lights depending on traffic flow.
When we first turn on an intersection, we very specifically cut the diode board to say which phases, which traffic movements are allowed to go together and which ones are prohibited.
Generally tested on an annual basis or when there are reports of trouble. In this case, at least 4 people registering complaints in recent weeks. The preliminary results from that testing didn't show any signal conflicts as were reported. However, they're not stopping. They are going to continue testing for another 24 hours. Live in Point Loma, Steve Fiorina, 10 News.
All right, Brian Schlonska here inside the 10 News Live Center. We have some brand new court video to show you. This is of a case that just started today. It's against a former Northern Arizona student who is accused of shooting and killing one person and also shooting and wounding a former student from right here in San Diego. Let's take you right over to that video right now. This shot in court today. A quick refresher on this case. Stephen Jones is charged with that first-degree murder. The prosecution says today they said they shot 4 young men during a brawl that ended on NAU's campus. This was back in October of 2015. Well, today Jones's defense attorney said that he didn't have alcohol or drugs in his system when the shooting took place. The defense claiming that Jones shot in self-defense after being chased and assaulted by an angry mob of fraternity brothers. Well, that college student we mentioned from San Diego, that's Nicholas Prado. He was shot. He did survive. One of his friends did not. The jury has been sent home for the night. They are in recess right now. They are scheduled to be back in court in the morning. Back to you guys.
Brian, thank you.
Evidence coming out against the man charged with fatally stabbing his father in City Heights. Prosecutors say Ishmael Beltran beat an elderly man on a city bus last October, and then the next day, neighbors say Beltran stabbed his father to death. Beltran's mother drove him to the police station to surrender. Prosecutors don't have a motive for the attacks, but his attorney says her client has paranoid schizophrenia.
A crime alert. A drone shop has been robbed for the second time in just 6 months, and police are now trying to track down that thief. Only our 10 News breaking news tracker was there when officers showed up and found the door pried open this morning. This happened at the Easy Drone off of Miramar Road. 10 News spoke with the owner after the August break-in.
When you break into a business like this, it's like reaching in my pocket and taking my money out of my pocket.
Those drones are expensive. We're working to get surveillance video of this morning's crime. We're going to have that for you in later newscasts. 3 Payless shoe stores are getting ready to shut down in San Diego. They are part of the nearly 400 locations closing across the country after the company filed for bankruptcy. Business Insider posted a list of the stores going out of business, and the local ones are the East County Square in El Cajon, the Border Plaza location in San Isidro, and Ranch Town Center in Encinitas.
No word on whether the workers will be relocated.
All right, New at 6's South Bay mother is claiming a school worker sexually harassed her daughter.
He wrote on a sticky note, "You're so beautiful, there's so much more I wish I could tell you, but we're here at school."
Well, now she is suing the school district for not doing anything to protect her child.
10 News anchor Robert Santos looked into the claims, which involves at least one other student.
We bought our house just for her to attend SCPA. You know, that was our dream.
But Corinne Peterson says her daughter's dream is now shattered.
Since was 2 years old, she's been singing and dancing, so performing arts school was her plan. That was her destiny.
Peterson says back in September, her daughter, who we're not showing because she's 15, told her she felt sexually harassed by a worker at the School of Creative and Performing Arts in Paradise Hills. We're not identifying that worker because he hasn't been arrested or charged for any crime.
Mr. He told her on numerous occasions how beautiful she was, invited her to his home on numerous occasions, offered her money. Spoke to another student, and that other student had the same issue.
Peterson told school administrators. They supposedly talked to the worker. Not satisfied, Peterson went to the San Diego Police Department, who told her to call school police, which she did. After an investigation, the worker was no longer coming to school. But the students still felt uncomfortable around administrators and staff.
She said now when she walks in, nobody even looks at her. I took her to the hospital because of her anxiety was so bad.
In the last couple of weeks, the student noticed the worker is back at school, most recently this past Monday. The mother says no one from the district nor the school contacted them.
My daughter calls me in a panic. What they essentially did was re-victimize a young girl.
The family's attorney just found out today the district rejected their claim.
To come forward and make those kind of claims, that's no easy task. I never thought that I'd have to worry about the school not protecting my daughter.
Now they plan to sue the district. Robert Santos, 10 News.
The family is suing for past and future medical expenses and an amount greater than $10,000. We called the San Diego Unified School District, and a spokeswoman says they can't comment about ongoing litigation.
Now to a developing story. San Diego's fire chief says he has proof the new dispatch policy is not putting anyone in danger. The head of the lifeguard union, Ed Harris, claims that routing water calls to the fire department delays response times. That's a danger to you, he says. But Fire Chief Brian Hennessy says they've done a study and that's not true.
He's absolutely wrong, and that the data we have plenty of, not only recordings, but computer-aided dispatch data that would demonstrate that to be completely false.
Harris fired back, saying the fire chief is just trying to secure work.
A crime alert in the North County where two people pointed a gun in a McDonald's worker's face this morning. It happened just off of Jefferson Street in Oceanside, right by the El Camino North Shopping Center. The armed robbers walked into the restaurant, demanded cash, and then took off. No one was hurt, but you are asked to call Oceanside police if you know anything about this crime.
All right, we've got new video showing a 7-Eleven customer attacking a clerk after his credit card was declined. The guy goes ballistic. He looked calm while trying to pay right here, but then it gets pretty nasty. Temper flares, tried hitting the clerk, then knocks over the cash register there, starts to walk out, knocks over, throws bananas, knocks over another cash register as well. A woman quickly steps out of the way as well, while the other man followed the angry shopper out of the Santa Ana store. Police hope that this surveillance video will help them catch the man. And a cell phone robbery almost turned deadly for the victim. The thief allegedly grabbed the victim's phone in West Hollywood. The victim then used the Find My Phone app to track down the suspected thief and confronted her at a parking lot. Police say the woman saw the victim, realized who it was, ran over the person, and drove for about 2 blocks with that person under her car. The victim wasn't seriously hurt, amazingly, but police are not sure where the thief went.
At 6 o'clock, we are working to find out if local law enforcement plan to take advantage of an offer that could save taxpayers millions. Taser International, the same company that makes stun guns, is offering to give every police officer in the country a free body camera. The company will also provide a year of free training and data storage. According to Reuters, it cost the San Diego Police Department $1 million to launch its body camera program.
New developments in the search for a missing California college student. Her ex-boyfriend says that recent discoveries could hold the clues to figuring out what happened. Alicia Yeoman, her truck and phone were found earlier this week near a river about an hour north of Sacramento. Yeoman's ex says that's not suspicious because she likes to keep herself and avoid main roads.
Maybe she went over there to maybe for a walk and clear the head. And from there, I don't know what happened.
Investigators are continuing to interview family and friends. They have not ruled out foul play.
Happening now, you may hear gunfire and grenades all over San Diego and Mission Bay. The Navy is training all over town. The drills started at 2 o'clock this afternoon. They go until 2 in the morning. It is the same schedule tomorrow.